Hello, everybody. I'm live. I hope everybody is doing well today. Okay, we are not pulsing today. That is good. Pulsing means it's auto-focusing. So far, no auto-focusing. As you will see, I have two lovely packages in front of me. So this is a diamond painting. These are pens. So today, I'm going to take this stuff off just momentarily so you can see what we're diamond painting from today. This is the mermaid from Starroar diamond painting. So as you can see, this one actually has, this is, I've done some work on this off camera, so I just wanted to show you guys this. And I wanted to work on this a little bit on camera today. So this probably comes from the Royal Diamond Painting Company. I know what this is, so luckily for me, I remember what I ordered. I'm not ordering Grace. She doesn't remember what she ordered. I think this is the fairy. If I remember correctly, this is the fairy from them. So I think this is the fairy. Yeah, this is the fairy from Royal Diamond Painting Company. This is a 30 by 30 round. The reason why I wanted it smaller is the painting. Oh, that's the paint, what it looks like. These are the drills, and this is a round. So it's a sleeping fairy. I didn't buy it for very much money. Then you get your standard toolkit with it, of course. Of course, they taped it up. So this is, I don't like to take these things off until I'm ready to use the canvas, but this is the canvas. But I showed you what it looked like already. So that thing. So when we're ready to do it, I'll do it. That's like one of my quick ones when I do a 30 by 30, because then it gets done quicker. Sometimes the 34 by 40s are long. So funny little thing is I ordered two pens from Stephanie Sebastian. They were really pretty. Stephanie Sebastian, you know her as Redneck Beauty or Patriotic from the Patriotic team. So let's see. I know it's two pens because I can feel that it's two pens. One pen, two pens. Oh, I got a lot of tips here. You see, I got tips here. And little candies. Of course, I get the little candies. These. I have actually, after these two pens, I now have 12 diamond pens from Stephanie Sebastian. For Patriotic Beauty, as she's known. So I love the packaging, by the way. Thank you very much. So here it is. See, thank you for supporting our small business. We hope you enjoy your new pens. With love, the Patriotic team. And then here she goes. You get the Texas tips, which may be sharp. So which one is this? Oh, this is the pink one. Now, I had saw that she had made a mini for somebody of this. I tell you, I'm not good at opening these things for anything in the world. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, and this is nice. I like this. This is pretty. She had a mini of this, and I asked if she would, did she have any bigger ones? So she got me this one. So when you put the tips in, put them in like this. I never put them in very well. I'm not very good at putting them in. Then you did this one. And I'll show you my collection when I'm done. I don't really use the multi-places that much. I tell you, everything falls when I'm not expecting it to fall. All right, Kimmy. Hello, Kim. I shouldn't have called you Kim. This is one of my 2 new pens from Patriotic Beauty. This is the pink one. I saw that she had made a mini of it, and so then I wanted a big. I said, does she have any other blanks? So we'll put that there. Now the next one I ordered directly from the website. It is called Ivory Nebula. I have a spare tip here, just in case I want to put the other tip in there. So if you guys are curious about my Stephanie Sebastian, this one is Ivory Nebula because I bought this directly from the website. I saw it and thought it was so different than any of my other pens. I'm like a little kid when I get new pens. I'm so excited when I get new pens. Really am. Just love Stephanie Sebastian pens. And she's very reasonably priced. So look at that. Ivory Nebula. So I'm not good at putting on the tips on camera. See? So you put one on like this. These plastic tips are actually easier to put on than see, the plastic tips are easier for me to put on than they are for the regular tips. I don't know why I have a hard time putting in regular tips. See? But look how pretty that is. See, this is Ivory Nebula. This one I bought off the website. I love it. Thank you, Stephanie, so much. I saw this one and I just had to get it. So we will show now my whole collection of Stephanie Sebastian. And some I forgot the name of, but I'm sure somewhere on my thing I remember the web names. So you put the scissors up here. You know what? I'll put them over here for now because they're sharp and I don't want anything falling sharp on me and poking my eye out. That'd be a disaster. So here is the 6 pens from the Stephanie Sebastian. This is Midnight Masquerade, I think, or something like that. Midnight something. Cloudy Day, Flower Paisley, Peacock Swirl, Pinecone Swirl, or Peacock Swirl. This is the Pink Nebula. That's the name I've done. This is Ivory Nebula. So those are the 6. The 2 last ones on the end, the ones I just showed are the new ones. Clumsy off today. Now here's the next ones. Yes, we have Baby Yoda. Broken Apple. I forget what this one was called, but this one was called Purple Cosmos. Pumpkin Patch. Pumpkin King. Holly Jolly. Because this is a green and red one. This was like a Christmas one. Some people curious about that one. So that is my whole Stephanie Sebastian pen. Oh, and this kit came with the blue wax. So, little thing. And our drills. And I have the kit here. So let's talk about the mermaid. Now, some of you may have seen this mermaid before. If you're not sure where you've seen it before, or you think you know where you've seen it before, you're probably right. I will tell you right now who else has this kit. And I was enabled by them because they had gotten this kit. Putting the thing down. I guess I didn't put it down the right way. If you're saying, who else has this kit? Well, they showed it on their channel, and because they showed it on their channel, I got enabled when they showed it on their channel. Now, you can get Star Wars, this company paintings, one of two ways. Directly through their own. And you got that done. So this is all V's. So V, and this also has rhinestones in it. See, it gives you the chart here. So you can get a nice little chart. It came with this nice little thing here, which I really like. And in here, they have all these like lovely little instructions on how you do it and things like that. But this also has rhinestones in it, which I haven't done a canvas with the rhinestones though. So V is A09. And I have labeled them all. So I wanted to do that first. So just to get the pen in here, give it some wax. And this is round. Now, when you order like if you order from Amazon, you can't choose what you get for if you want rounds or if you want squares. But if you go to their actual website, then you can choose if you want rounds or squares. I guess I chose round. And I'll tell you right now, I have an easier time doing rounds than I do squares. I find that squares are a little bit harder to do because they're more, with rounds, you can move them around a lot easier. Done. Sometimes I will have to move things up to make myself have better room in it. You know, and I noticed that when I'm doing it, I don't really see it until I see it through the camera lens. So once I see something like through the camera lens, like just like when I'm doing the spirals and the dots books, which reminds me, I haven't done the spiral and dots book, which means I need to do that. That's one of my prompts this month. One of the things I want to do this month. You know, I can't believe I did 2 Kirby picks this month. Well, I should say finished 2 of them. So I'm kind of like a little proud of that because I never get to do, you know, with Kirby books, I always find that I'm a little, believe it or not, they intimidate me a little bit, and I shouldn't be intimidated because I see such beautiful work from other people. But, you know, then I'm like, I can't do this beautiful work, and I shouldn't let myself be intimidated by that. See, like I see the hand when I don't do it on camera, when I'm not doing it, I don't see it. It's just a very weird phenomenon. Who else has that happen? And this is a Stephanie Sebastian pen. So she's been doing the drops on Saturday at Redneck Beauty, but I never know what time. Also, Laura released her new scent, which is like peach. And then I'm like, I know that Laura has some very nice scents, but it has to be a scent that I really like to buy it. You know, so it's going to buy everything. Who here got the freebie image from Danita Victoria? I know I'm on a little earlier than normal today. I bet you Michelle was gonna go on. Where's Robin today? Is Robin diamond painting too? Michelle, are you diamond painting? I really like that mushroom thing that you got. That mushroom painting, that's very nice. And it would fit the Alice color along, I think. Or the Alice along. Because I know that some people are doing an Alice in Wonderland for both diamond painting and coloring. See, and the reason why I won't buy glue dots until I run out of all my wax. I'm not sure if it's a year-long, color-long, or a monthly thing that they're doing, so I have to ask whoever's hosting it. I think that's a great idea because some people love Alice in Wonderland so much. Like for me, I have to be doing 2 diamond paintings at once, one small one, one big one. That way I feel like I get something accomplished. You know, some of us are like, okay, we'll do one big one. Then we'll do. So I did get a few things today. I'm going to pull more AO9s. What are you coloring from, Miss Michelle Rose Windows? A Danita Victoria book. It looks like this one didn't social distance. We have a stowaway that didn't socially distance. Sorry, sometimes I get notifications on my phone, and today I happen to have my phone right by me. Yes, I'm early today, Miss Robin. You missed out on the new stuff. Ivory Nebula is the name of this pen. Oh, nice. That's a nice one for you. That's a nice one. Yes, and we're doing the mermaid from Starroar. Well, all the diamond painting stuff arrived today. Oh, God. I'm sure I'll watch it back. I'll play it back. My diamond painting stuff arrived. So I got this one, which is a Stephanie Sebastian pen, and I got this one too. She had shown a mini of this blank, and then I asked her, "Do you happen to have another blank so you can make a full pen?" And so I got both of them in the same package. So and then I showed the fairy that I got from Royal Diamond Painting. It's a 30 by 30. My favorite size is 30 by 40, but or 40 by 30. What is that sound outside? Just some weird. They must be doing construction outside, doing buildings and stuff. Yeah, they're building a new complex down by where I live, but they bought out all the lands and all the stores closed on that street on that particular block. Not the restaurants that are on there, but across the street on the not Stone Street, but the other street. Oh, I forget what the other street is called, but Pearl. So they moved. They bought up all the stores and then forced them out. So now they're building this big complex, which is supposed to be this big, beautiful building. So I'm hoping not craziness. See, but these are round too. Since the diamond painting stuff arrived, Robin, I thought it'd be only fun to do a diamond painting. You mean rehome it? So overall, I would say that I like the canvas. And this canvas was enabled by my favorite enabler. Robin, who do you think enabled this? And the person has 6 cats. Well, now 5. Come on, you know who it is. Miss Robin, let's see if she can guess it. Nobody tell her who it is. She has this painting too. Yes, the enabler. See? So now we go to 3s. What are 3s? What number is 3? A14. Also, I ordered this big thing of popcorn. I didn't know I had ordered this big thing of popcorn. It just came in with the pens, of course. So, but I ordered from 2 different companies, so they all came in all at once. Don't ask me for multi-place, please. I'm not very good at the multi-placer. I don't like multi-placing. I know some people say, well, if you multi-place, you could get your pictures done so much faster. Who's Toby? Look, I missed a big part of the conversation today. So, Oh, is that your tabby? I think I saw your tabby once. He's cute. I love the cats of YouTube. I call them the cats of YouTube, which is basically Abner, which is Carol's cat from Coloring for Anxiety. Miss Ann's cats, Oliver, Freddie, Baby, Kenji. Of course, Shalene's cat, Pearl. Her two new ones, Blitz and I forget what the other one's name is now. Her dog, Daenerys, who was named after a Game of Thrones character. That shows where you love to name your. My brother even named his kid after, well, partly. My brother named his daughter, my niece, Hazel. Yeah, her middle name is Arya, which he got from a Game of Thrones character. Toby and Milo. Oh, that's nice. Those are nice names for cats. I like those names. Mm-hmm. Well, my stuff came in early, so usually I have to wait a long time for my stuff to come in early. My books didn't come in, but my diamond painting stuff came, so I was like, okay, if my diamond painting stuff comes, well, I can go live with diamond painting, and it's a nice break too, because then it's not about, just the coloring. I like Stephanie's Texas tips better, but these tips, the plastic ones, are just as good as those. What happened to brother and father unit? Better. So then it's L. So L is A05. Mm-hmm. I hope your father gets better quickly, Michelle, and that he doesn't have to stay there too long. I wouldn't want to be in a hospital at this time. Hmm? So these are 4s, and then we do the Ks. I like the 30 by 40s because it's so much easier for me to do something. You know, don't get me wrong. I like doing this. I like doing the big ones, but the big ones have to be downstairs. Okay, you know, I'll pray for your dad to get better quickly. You know, he's going to be in my prayers. You know, I won't bring it up in your stream, but I just want you to know that he's in my prayers and in my thoughts, Michelle. Now, it's been a strange beginning to the month. You know, 2020 ended chaotic, 2021 began chaotic. You know, I'm like, when is this chaos going to end? You know, I can't wait. You know, I say I can't wait to get back to work. I really can't. You know, it's like the one part of me wants to go back to work, and the other part wants me to, I'm kind of a little nervous what's going to happen when I go back to work that first week. You know, I'm hoping that I get to work in February because it's going to be tax season soon. So maybe he'll have us go back to a stunted work schedule where we come in, where certain people come in during certain days of the week. Even if it's like a day or two, it's still working, would get me out of the house, get me to do some stuff, move around. Yeah, and I watched WandaVision today. They dropped the exactly so. But exactly, Robin. But sometimes things happen that we are not prepared for. See something else there. Now, real life can. Here's the thing: life can change in an instant. And, we don't plan for these things to ever happen, but they do happen in life. There's real life things that happen. Sometimes injuries happen. Sometimes we get emergencies. Sometimes we come down with illnesses, weird ones, and unexplained illnesses. True. It's like when my mother's cousin posted that my mother's uncle was sick. She found out through Facebook, and my mother was like, my mother's uncle was all upset about that because that was in a public forum that he didn't. I guess he didn't really like that she aired it. So now we go to number 4. Number 4 is A10. Well, sometimes things happen and you're like, why did you do that? I didn't want that out in the public. Okay. Yes. I think I only have one thin pen by Stephanie. Listen, Lena. You know, I think when we all look at the world today, it's like the craziness. And, you know, WandaVision, I saw it today and it cheered me up. But I really liked the comedy in it. I thought it was funny. I thought it was cute. It was very different from Marvel project. I didn't expect it to start in the era that it started, but it, you know, how many of us grew up watching reruns of I Love Lucy? Well, sometimes people get mad when personal stuff is out there because, you know, maybe that person doesn't want that personal stuff out there, you know? You know, sometimes the lines get blurred between what should stay personal and what should not stay personal. Well, sometimes it's to let people know, and sometimes it's just so you'll get in contact with them. So you see all the fours that I'm doing. The next letter will be K. So you get the 4 there. 2 there. Well, that's wonderful, Robin. That's really, really wonderful. I love that stuff. I'm trying not to spend as much money as I was before. Also, guys, if you're looking for a new set of markers, Callie on Amazon, Callie has a special today. Now, I just got 80 markers. Myself, but guess what? I already went through one of the skin tones already. So if you guys need new markers, there's 100 set right now being sold on Cali Art for about a little under $30, I believe, right, Kim? If you're looking for that, so If you want to get that, I would recommend getting it today because I don't know how long the deal is going to be. Right now, I don't need any new markers, so I think I have enough to get me by. So see how pretty this is coming out. So those would be, is that a 4? Yes, that's a 4. $28.99. She's saying the Cali art. So okay, so if you guys want a good sale on markets, that's what they are right now. Just saying. My next one will probably be the Dreamer Designs or the Mystical Diamond Art one that I have. The reason why I want to do the Dreamer Designs big one is because I've never done a canvas from them. I think it would be nice to do something that's from another company besides Treasure Studio Arts, Diamond Art Club. It would be nice to do something a little bit different. Or even from Saint Direct or something like this. Now, this is a different company, so, but they sell through Amazon too, but they have their own website. And some of their paintings are very, very pretty and nice. But based on the size you want, the canvases go up in price. You ever go to a website, look at the canvases, and then go, okay, what if I get this size? It's more money. Thank you, Robin. Yeah, Robin is our link extraordinaire. She is so good with all those links. I'm terrible with those links. She does like these links. So I'm thinking tomorrow we will either do a picture from Talisman, and if I get my new books, maybe want something from one of the Christine Karen or the another grayscale book. I'm thinking Talisman's, which is the Hannah Carlson, because I haven't done a Hannah Carlson live in a while. Picture, so I'm thinking maybe that because that's one of the on my 10. That's why I don't roll out things too often, especially if they're taped like the fairy was. Ooh. My mother brought home a chocolate babka. Babka's like this nice little bread, but it's like a little cake, almost. My mother really, I guess my mother hasn't had babka in a while, so she brought it home from where she went this morning. I have fairy tales. I have a lot of different books in my collection. You know this, Kimmy. I put all my Christmas stuff and my Halloween stuff away. You know that, Kimmy. Why do I keep calling you Kimmy? I mean Kim. I guess I just get used to, you know. I don't do journaling, so I don't really know how that works. I find when I'm out of creative ideas, read a book or something, do something different, just to boom, boom, boom. My three hobbies, or maybe four hobbies, are coloring, diamond painting, reading, and collecting comic books. So those would be my four hobbies. So, but my hobbies are more introverted. My mother goes, "Oh, when the pandemic hit, my mother goes, oh, look at you with all your indoor hobbies." I hate when you get a broken drum, like in the thing. You're like, oh. Oh, thank you, Robin, for that, because I find that when I'm blank or I'm out of creative ideas, I try to, not look at things for a while. Like maybe I'll watch some TV. Maybe I'll try doing other things, reading a book. Sometimes I'll look at somebody else and go, "Oh, I like that idea. I like that idea." Like I started getting the idea to put some of the things that I'm not hanging up, but the diamond paintings that I spent a lot of time working on, to put them in a poster too, because I had seen somebody else do that on their channel. I would have never thought to have done that. And then, I kept the poster things from the Pretty Neat Creative. I have two of those tubes, so that I can put them in that. You see, sometimes you get great ideas from other people on how to store things. So now we're on K. What is K? AO2. Mm-hmm. Look at all the drills. See how the K's work? See, look at the K's work. So what are you guys diamond painting? Are you guys painting I know Robin is doing the Cheshire Cat, right? If I'm familiar, I know Miss Michelle is doing the Disney Castle. So what are you guys diamond painting? Diamond Art Club, Treasure Studio Arts, Mystic Diamond Art. Dreamer Designs. Okay. That's okay. You're going through a lot of things right now, Michelle. It happens. We all have our things that happen. If I'm not on as much, I have to share the computer too with my mother now. My mother's like, I need this. I need the computer for this much. I need the computer for that. Well, and I don't mind sharing. And I like doing things. When I watch TV, I like to escape for a while. It makes me feel good when I can escape the real life. Mhm. See all the K's. The other thing is that I like about these paintings is that they're good ways to do things. They also help me focus in a way because sometimes I don't have very good focus. Sometimes I'm like, no, I have to do it this way. I have to do it that way. For a long time, I used to be a very hyper person who I would get very upset. And I had to learn different ways of coping with things. And then the other thing too is that I always look at the price too of the painting. I know the paint, if it's a really beautiful painting that speaks to me. Anelia, hello, Anelia. You are new here. What do you mean we love Poland? I don't. I don't think I've ever been to Poland. As far as I know, I've never been there. I've seen pictures from it, and it looks beautiful. I would love to go to a place that beautiful one day. know what that was because I'm sticking out like a sore thumb. The K's. There's a lot of K's in this. Rounds are easier for me. I don't know why, but they just are. Thank you, Kim. I didn't know what that was. Why don't we always, it always seems like we always get one or two weird, what, in the streams lately. Not just mine, but I've seen it in other people's too. There's always these people. We will not call them by their name because that'll just attract more of them. Why is that? That seems so. What is everybody looking forward to getting? So D would be A09. Oh, yes. January 20th. Maybe the craziness will end. I just hope that nobody tries to do anything crazy on that day. I would hate for something to happen to whom. I remember when he got when it was announced that he was the winner. Everybody cheered. I was live streaming and I go, what is everybody cheering about? Remember I was live streaming and I was like, why is everybody cheering? Then someone told me, oh, that's because he won. I was so happy when he won. Not at all. I'm happy for you, Robin. I'm not jealous. I'm very happy for you, Robin. See, I work on these a little bit every day. Every day I try to do a little bit of my diamond painting, whether it be diamond painting or not. Oh, and if you guys are wondering, the Mina Victoria has a freebie out, and I'm working on the freebie actually. I touched a little bit of it in my stimulus check to buy the printer. And I also paid some bills with that money. So it wasn't like I just did went and used the stimulus money. Stupidly, I used it to pay down some debt. And this one I've had. Exactly. I've used my money to. No, some people would say, well, you shouldn't have used it to pay down your debt. Why not? So, see the V's? Someone was telling me that there's this tray that people use with multiple things. Well, I think I can pay off one of my cards in about 2 more months. So if I keep at it, And if I don't put anything on the card. The trick is not to put things on my cards. And I'm going to be like not buying as many. I'll still buy pens, but I don't think I'll be buying as many. Robin, it's your money. You shouldn't feel uncomfortable. You should enjoy the things that you've worked hard for. You've worked hard for those things, You've earned them. Don't feel bad because other people try to bring you down. I learned a long time ago, and this was especially true in bowling, that people are always going to be jealous. They're always going to be jealous, petty people. The idea is how you deal with it. I've also realized that things come after I stream. I'm like, why does everything come in after I stream or after I ate my lunch? So I can only imagine how much it costs to fill the propane tank. And mind you, I'm not using a light pad at all for this. I have the lamp up here to full blast. Mm-hmm. I mean, you got to keep your house heated, though, Kim. It's not like you just. Mm-hmm. 0. Oh, is AO3. Sometimes when I sometimes well, it's also sometimes people don't know how to sometimes people don't know how to properly react to things. So AO3. The other day somebody that's good. But the other day somebody, I'm not gonna mention who it was, but the other day someone got mad at me because I showed him one of my a friend of mine showed on Facebook in one of the groups I'm in, I forget which one. Some of the paintings I had from the EAC, and these are older ones, not newer ones, and one person got mad at me. So I took the post down because it got me very upset because that person said that that's not right that I have that painting and I haven't used it yet. And that they wanted that painting and they didn't get that painting. I mean, how is that my fault? That's not my fault. Just because I'm not using it at this moment does not mean that I won't do it at some point. It just makes me feel bad when I show things off because I don't want to make people feel bad. And then I had to take the post down because I made that person feel bad. But I also think that came from a place of jealousy. Yes, but that's not the way he took it. Maybe he needed. I am serious that sometimes people take things wrong. Someone got very upset at me, Robin, for showing that diamond painting, and I didn't think that was fair. That I got rammed for it, and I took the post down in one of the groups I belong to. And it was a big Chuck Pinson. It was like one of the few Chuck Pinsons I have. And this is the thing I'm saying that sometimes there's a lot of also me and my mother made this deal that I would pay if I went to the store without her. I would pay for the stuff we needed from the supermarket. When we go together, she pays for it. But there are times when I will go alone to the store to get things like half and half milk, small things that we might need from time to time. Because me and my mother both have it. I would say that we are big time coffee drinkers. See. We can all feel like that. I think we all feel a little envious, but I think we all have times when we're like, "Oh, I wish I had gotten that. I wish I had gotten that painting when I did." It's absolutely stunning. Sometimes we're like, there were a lot of paintings I wanted at one point, but I said, you know what? No, I gotta prioritize. Do I pay my bills first, or do I get what I want first? And I decided to pay my bills first. That left me with no money to get a painting I wanted. But you know what I said? If when the time comes again and I can get it again, so be it. I think we'll end at 2:20. I think we'll go 1 hour and 30 minutes. So I think the next thing is R. Mhm. R. So what is R? Is AO4. I think I missed one of the zeros. So we get an R here. Get the R here. Then we have 3 R's there. See, as I'm doing it, I see in how it's looking. I think me and my mother make a good team. There's stuff that we need for the house, and sometimes I can get it on Amazon. I pay for it that way. I also help my mother with the food if need be. I help make, I make the lunch. We're now cooking together. I should say I'm doing the cooking, but my mother supervises. Sometimes she cooks the meal. Sometimes I will help her cook the meal because, we want to eat. We're trying to eat healthier. My mother's trying to shove fruit down my mouth. Literally, I'm like, I'm not a big fruit person. But she's like, eat it, eat it, eat it, eat it. And today the microwave popcorn came. So, I couldn't find that on our last grocery trip. So I ordered it from Amazon. And this big thing came of 30 packs. It's like it came like it was like this big. It was like bigger than what the camera is. So it was like, oh. E is next. E is next. What is E? E is AO1. You know, because these are the A's, I think of AOC when I hear AO whatever. AOC is a senator here in New York, so you know sometimes we need the little jokes here in New York. I use these little things from Homecraft and the allergy. We'll try the pink pen now. Try most of the string with the pink nebula, as I call it. Sometimes when you put a new pen in, this one's cooler than the other one. You know, when you touch the barrel of the pen. Yes, is Kim diamond painted? We need to get Kim to diamond painted, but she may not want to diamond paint. I got Michelle into diamond painting, and doesn't Michelle love it? You ever have that happen? You're like, why won't this stick? And then you realize you already have a drill on the pen. And I'm also waiting on my chibi special. No. It's too hard to kit up more than one at a time. I only kit up the thing I'm going to do at that time because I don't have the space. You know, here's the thing, Robin. You know, when you are in a smaller area, you have to be careful how you use it. So I'm storing my DPs underneath. I store them in the ottoman. The ones that aren't used, the ones that get finished. If they're not going to be hanged up on the wall, I put them in a poster thing. They don't get hanged up. Just saying. Well, I want him when my room is finally clean. What I want to do is put one painting above my desk where the computer is, right above where the desk is, and then one over here. So I want the guy to come in and put like 2 more anchors. So I can put 2 more paintings, big ones, in my room. Eventually. When this probably taking a rest. So I love Stephanie's pens. I really do. Every time she drops, there's always something I want. Some most of the time. Sometimes there isn't, sometimes they're beautiful. I will say this, all of Stephanie's pens are beautiful. I really love them, but they have to speak to me. You know what I mean? I can't just be buying everything that, oh, I want this, oh, I want this. Sometimes as we get more into the hobby, we start to get more selective. Hmm. I think after this section, we'll be done for today. I love diamond painting. What did you get for Christmas? No, someone asked me why am I not buying as many painters or pens as I was before? Because number one, I think I have, according to my mother, I have enough. She's probably right. Number two, they cost, the better the quality of the painting is, the more money it is. Number two, I have enough paintings right now to keep me busy for a while. I don't want to get like a ton of stuff and then never use it. Now, I like a smaller canvas, but sometimes I like to work on a bigger one too. So it's not like it's like, I must have a big one, I must have a little one, I must have a small one. No, it doesn't work like that. If I see a painting that I know that I'm going to really, really enjoy, then I take the time to work on that. Why is it always the last one that's always the hardest one to get out? Okay, so we have done all this. So this one came from Stephanie Sebastian. I called this my pink nebula because there was no name on this. This one was called Ivory Nebula. So these were the two pens that I got today. So we did that. Now I've had this for a while in my storage area, so I took it out. So I figured this would be a good painting to do. These I got with the, you know what, I'd rather do my painting slow and get it right and take the time to do and enjoy the paintings. Like I'm still working on the Pegasus. These little cover minders I got from Black Wolf Woodworks. He makes all kinds of neat things on his site, but everything sells out rather quickly. I'm not kidding you. His stuff, like Black Wolf Woodworks, James Cleavage's stuff, sells out incredibly fast. So, you can tell we get most of the stuff here. So you guys can hold on. What is this thing that this is not footed in right? There we go. So If you're looking for something fun and different to watch, I recommend WandaVision on Disney Plus. It is really good. Well, these are the rhinestone drills, if anybody's wondering. Oh, no, I don't think. Everybody works at different speeds, especially if you know this, Robin. No, 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 no. That's not supposed to happen. Look what just happened. That's not good. I'll fix that later. I have to glue it on again. That's okay. I have crazy glue for that. I can fix that. That's not the end of the world. So that's where we'll go today. I don't think that's a fair assessment, Robin, because you read at your own speed. Everybody reads at different speeds. Everybody has different times. Everybody has different leisure activities that they do. You know, when I read a book, I read it slow. I used to read extremely fast. And people would say, "Oh, well, you're too fast. You're not enjoying what you read." But I don't think that's a fair comparison. So then I also got this, and then I got some little candy from Stephanie Sebastian. I thought that was a great little gift that she gave me. So I hope you all have enjoyed this. Because what I'm going to do later today on Stephanie's group is I'm going to take a picture of all my pens and put them on. I have them in one. I have one already placed. I put an everlasting tip in this. In this broken apple pen, I put a this is broken apple. I put an everlasting tip in this one. So this is an everlasting tip. So that's that, if you're wondering. And I got rid of the stuff that was over here so I could lay out the paint in flat. So when I diamond paint up here, I gotta take off all the stuff that was up here. So my little M&R around. So of course they give you one of these too. So that's my mermaid. Who sells everlasting tips? She's a store on Etsy. Oh, hold on. Let me get the link for you, Robin. It's an Etsy store. She sells them on Etsy. But right now, I think because she's in Australia, there's a problem shipping them. She's called Everlasting Tips. Where did I buy my Everlasting Tips? I think right now it's hard because hold on, I have to find Everlasting Tips. She sells them. I think her name is. Sorry, I don't see it. I'm not seeing her store right now on Etsy. Hold on. I'm sorry, Robin. I cannot find them. I don't know if the store is closed or if it's just not, I should have a paper with them. Hold on. I have a tip here. Hold on, here. I have one. I have one left. This is what an everlasting tip looks like. See, I have one that I'm saving to put in a special pen. So, see, this is what they look like. You can email her at this place, everlastingtips@bigpond.com. Right? If you want to buy one. So they come in the 2 placer, the 3 placer, 4 placer, 6 placer, and then she gets a straightener. To change tips, that she gives you all the stuff that you need in a piece of paper. So Robin, if you guys want to work about if you guys can't find anything, here's email the woman. Her name is Nicole. But right now, I think the shop may be down because I can't find it on Etsy. Hold on, I'm giving you for everlasting tips. But right now, I don't think she's selling right now because of shipping restrictions to the USA, and I think she's in Australia, so the shipping for them is not worth it to her to ship them internationally right now because it's really expensive, I think. And I had gotten these before the coronavirus pandemic, so I had bought 2 of them just in case I liked it, so I still have that. So, see, yeah. But I don't think she is selling internationally right now because of, you know, restrictions. So keep that in mind. I think her name is Nicole. Oh, what is this one? A cool gray marker. Yeah, always markers in my house, right? So I wanted to thank you guys for coming to the stream, and I hope you like this painting, and I hopefully we'll get to do more of this painting on camera. So everybody have a lovely day. Bye, everybody.